Well, what was you doing? What was you doing before that, though? Before you came a 5%er?
Before I was a 5%er, I was working for New York City Housing, Tompkins Projects.
Nature.
You know, I always had a job, God. I got the job when I was knowledge coacher, but the housing called me back because I was good. They was learning. They was
New York City Housing Authority.
New York City Housing. At that time,
what degree was you?
Well, I was coming in now when the knowledge hit me, it was when I went to 600 school. See, it goes all the way back. See, I can take you all the way back.
You talk about nature, you talk about working for nature.
No, New York City Housing then.
No, yeah, right.
250 Broadway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but it's not true now. Right now, they ain't doing nothing for the people because the housing, they used to train the children how to be housing. That's why they went down, because they was reaching out to the community. But right now, they ain't reaching out to the community. That's why the community is empty the way it is, because no one is out there really adding on. Because New York City Housing, I learned how to be a maintenance man.
I used to work for New York City Housing Authority.
And I got the job, Neighborhood Youth Corps, Youth in Action. Okay. You see, that's when in Equality God,
so a law came out. That was the Summer Youth Program?
Yeah, it was Summer Youth Program.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's what they was giving to the children back there in the days, to keep us out the street.
Yeah.
But they ain't doing that now.
That's how I got it. I don't know about now, but I know.
No, because you know what? These politicians that's coming in the seat, that's why it's very important to vote, because when you vote, you're somebody. When you don't vote, you're nobody. See, in the days when we came up, we was too young to vote. We was under law teachings. That's why our law was relating to Mayor Lindsay and telling Mayor Lindsay what we needed in the community. Now it's up to us to relate to the politicians. You know what I mean, God? It's up to us to relate to, because them politicians, they get in the seat, they ask for your vote, take your vote out your community, and don't give you nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But see, you in society, you know, you got your borough president, you got your district leader. You're supposed to know all about the one who's controlling the money. You got to supposed to know all about that. But when we come to be under the teachings of Almighty God Allah, He handled all that politicians thing. If you know, the gods don't even want to get into politics, but they need to get into it to control their community. To know what's happening in their community, because like a census is a certain amount of census, a certain part come in your community, the churches and schools and stuff like that. That comes from DC. See, that's why we know that the people is the government. We are the government. We are the ones that control this. And America is blessed because God blessed America, because the black people is the one that built America. Like my great-grandfather, he was a Cherokee Indian. He was here before Christopher Columbus. So nobody can tell me Christopher Columbus discovered this. My grandfather's name, G.G. Glenn, in Charlotte, North Carolina. He built the churches in Charlotte. He had his own brick company. And he was a Cherokee Indian. My great-grandmother, I seen her, she died when she was 107. So the planet Earth belongs to the original man.
If Mecca did this.